And our coverage continues tonight with our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi. Dr. Nandi, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Alan. How are you?
I'm good, doctor. Thank you. So Johnson & Johnson today saying its vaccine for kids could be ready by September. However, this seems like a short timeline that could raise a few eyebrows. Are you concerned about this at all? You have children?
No, I think this is actually great news, Alan, and folks should not be alarmed. And here's why, right? Johnson & Johnson, their type of vaccine has been used before, and the fancy scientific name for this, Alan, is called AdVac 26. That was developed for other health conditions like Ebola and HIV. And Johnson & Johnson has said that it's been used extensively in younger age groups in Africa, which is why they're pretty optimistic about the safety profile. Now, J&J is planning clinical trials as early as next week for kids between 12 and 17, and they'll step down the age brackets all the way down to infants. So to me, that's good news.
Yeah, that does sound like great news for sure. So today, Dr. Anthony Fauci said high schoolers could possibly be vaccinated starting in September and elementary kids in early 2022. Can you give us an update?
Sure, and I think he's talking about Pfizer and Moderna, right? So Pfizer and Moderna hope to have data by mid-year point or sometime in the summer from their trials for kids as young as 12. However, Dr. Fauci said that we may not have data until closer to the fall. So remember, now kids who are 16 and older are officially eligible to get vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine, right? That's the only vaccine right now that's approved for 16 and up. Now, regarding Pfizer and Moderna's trials for kids younger than 12, like my kids, Moderna plans to start enrollment sometime this month, while Pfizer has said they plan to enroll kids 5 to 12 in April. And the data, Alan, from those trials likely won't be available till the first quarter of next year in 2022.
And Doc, we know that adults are typically, the ones at higher risk for COVID-19. Kids do not fall into that category. Why is it important for them to get vaccinated?
A super important question. I get this asked this all the time. So we know that severe COVID illness generally doesn't affect most kids, but the risk is still there, and that's important to understand. Nearly 3.1 million kids have tested positive for the coronavirus, and between 1 and 3% have been hospitalized. So some have even died. So now, while child death rates are nowhere near adult death rates, right? We don't want any child to die. As a parent, I don't want any kid to be to die. And so getting kids vaccinated will have many benefits. And besides protecting against severe illness, it'll help protect us adults. It'll help schools get back to in-person teaching, and it'll help stop the variants from developing, and it'll get us close to herd immunity. And when we get herd immunity, that's when we get back to normal. So I'm excited about the fact that we've got some options now to get vaccinated and get protected, and again to get back to normalcy.
Just important that we get as many people vaccinated as quickly as possible. Dr. Nandi, it's always great to see you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.